Hello everyone, I hope you guys are having a wonderful day, making some really good trades, and yep, let's just get into it. And yep, a little bit of an early video today because tonight I won't be able to do a live stream. Again, we still might be having that live stream in the Discord tonight for the gold members. For you guys, we might even have a special guest on tonight, my good friend, my head trader, will potentially be joining us tonight into the Discord. So if you guys have some big questions, you guys can go ahead and ask him. But again, let's move on and let's get right into it. Bitcoin today with a big 20 -5 on the DVSI, on market cipher, on the daily time frame. Let's take a look at some smaller time frames today. Again, Bitcoin wasn't moving too much today, just chopping sideways. You can even take a look on the 1 hour, really just chopping sideways. You can see that we even had a big red diamond with some red money flow. Came back down as low as 19,285, but ultimately bounced back up to 19,765. Again, if we see some more upside in the markets, then Bitcoin will go up as well. But overall, Bitcoin holding off quite well, in my opinion. We can see that the SPY and actually the Russell 2000 was down over 1.14%, but the Nasdaq ended up flat on the day, basically. Again, in my opinion, waiting on for that news for next week, which is going to be on Wednesday 21st. The federal funds rate is now anticipated to be 75 basis points. As you can tell, the market repriced that in real quick. In one single day, it dropped a huge amount. And I believe the Nasdaq was down over 5% in one single day as well. So that was pretty crazy, as you know, as you guys can see. One giant candle, one giant 5% down day. Biggest down day, I believe, since or one of the biggest down days ever in history for the S&P 500 and the Nasdaq since maybe the March crashes of 2020. So again, things are not looking too good in the economy. Rates are being raised. Inflation is still sky high. And again, the Fed is not raising the rates enough to fight inflation, but they are raising the rates high enough to put us into a recession. And we are in a recession. Don't mind what the Biden administration has to say about it. They are wrong. Now, moving on. What is Bitcoin going to do next week, right? If the rates come in at 75 basis points as expected, you know, the markets have already priced this in. You could potentially see a rally, and then, you know, if the next CPI after that comes down, then yeah, you're going to see some more upside into the markets. You could potentially see maybe a retest of this resistance right here on the S&P. Oh, sorry, this is not the S&P. On this resistance right here on the S&P 500, which would not even surprise me if we broke it. It potentially came back up, had a few wicks above, or maybe a couple daily candle closes, and then formed a double top, and then ultimately reversed back down. But if the federal funds rate comes in at 100 basis points, this is what some people are talking about now, then that's going to be the biggest rate hike they've ever done in the last 40 years. You're going to see the markets drop like a rock, in my opinion. Obviously, none of this is financial advice, but I don't think that the economy can handle any more rate hikes, and the Fed is pushing the economy to the limit. They want something to break, and break it will. Either the stock market is going to break, the bond market is going to break, or the housing market is going to break. Something at one point will give in to these massive rate hikes that they're doing. And I say massive because it's massive for them, but really these little itty bitty rate hikes that they are doing have massive effects on the economy. So if the market will start to turn down, then you will see Bitcoin go down. And for the lower levels, the lower targets that I have set out for Bitcoin, again, right now we are hovering above the 2017 all-time high. We did close our daily candle above this level. We are just hovering above it right now on this candle. Actually, I shouldn't say the daily candle is closed, because there's actually a couple of hours left. There's like 1 hour and 47 minutes. So this daily candle is actually just above the previous all-time high, but right here is 19,675 on the Bitstamp chart. That was the previous all-time high. But again, Bitcoin basically just hovering above it right now. If we can get a candle close above here, then that'd be great. Bitcoin's still closing above, but if you see multiple candle closes underneath, especially on the weekly time frame, if we get a weekly candle close followed by another weekly candle close towards the downside, then you can most likely expect Bitcoin to start moving towards the downside, or maybe around 13,856 is where I'm going to be looking at for my next lower level target. So I'm just giving you guys a heads up, and let's take a look at our Ethereum crash chart, because I've been saying to people, you know, I'm expecting Ethereum to get a big pullback, potential crash that could be coming. Let's take a look at how that's going so far. Again, let's take a look at the 2018 chart. A lot of people are laughing at me. You know, we are 130% pumped. The Ethereum merge is coming. We're going to go to new all-time highs, right? Getting ready to pump up. Now, look at where Ethereum is. So now in 2018, we got 130% pump. And after that, we got a 90% dump towards the downside before we saw a definitive bottom in Ethereum. Now, Ethereum pumping up over 131% from the lows. And now we've only come down we're only down 28%. Expectations, I mean, not expectations, but you know, we could set our target around the same levels as 2018, which is 90% down, and which brings us to our $200 target for Ethereum. I know it's crazy to sound because we're at $1,438, but let's take a look at Ethereum on the green vector candles on the green vector candles, on Traders Realities Indicator, using the green vector candles as guidance. So let's take a look right here. Again, you have some green vector candles on the weekly time frame that have yet to be recovered, and the lowest one that you find, guess what it is? $199. So basically $200 flat is my target for Ethereum. I'm gonna get a lot of clown comments, you know, oh, after the merge, we're gonna go to $10,000 a coin. Well, it's not going well so far, guys. It's not going well at all. Let's take a look at Trader Realities Indicator on some smaller time frames. Don't mind if you can hear my dog barking. It's just going a little bit crazy right now. We do have a red vector candle to be recovered up here at 22,420. Again, anything is possible. You could definitely come back down, retest one more time, and get it bounced from 18,500 and get, you know, it bounced back up. But again, the more you retest the level as a as support, will eventually break. And you know, think about it as like a hammer hitting a wall. Eventually that hammer is going to bust through that wall, and the more you hit it, right? That's I guess a good analogy if you want. But yeah, moving on, let's take a look at gold. Gold again breaking this massive support level around $16,079. We went as low as 679. We went as low as 1654 today, reversing back up and confirming it as resistance now. Now, does it mean that we've confirmed now we're going to go back down? No, we could easily come back up, get another candle close. This could have been easily a stop loss hunt for a lot of the gold traders. I mean, just look at this massive support level that you have on gold. Obviously, everybody's setting their stops in here. Maybe they're just hitting everyone's stops before reversing their move and going back up towards the upside. After all, inflation is sky high, but if we get a 100 basis point rate hike next week, and expect that the DXY is going to surge and gold is going to take a massive hit, and gold could potentially even go as low as, let's take a look here, 1555, right? That's my next target for gold. If gold does get a big pullback, that's where I'm going to be looking to accumulate next. Again, I am a big bull on gold. A lot of people saying this is a giant M pattern and we're going back to 1200. Maybe, who knows, but I really don't think so. Again, none of this is financial advice. Please do your own research. Love you guys. You guys are awesome, supporting the channel all the time. We're at 12,380 subscribers. Let's see when we're going to get to 25,000 subscribers. That's when we're going to do our next big giveaway. Lots of energy today. Just got home from work. I'm driving very far today. I'm going to be on a five-hour drive. That's probably why the Discord live stream is going to be a little bit late tonight. So I'm probably going to get some members to start it off for me. Again, you guys are not just there to listen to what I have to say. You guys are there to listen to what everybody has to say on our weekly discussions. We're from Logan, Infinity, anybody that has anything to say is always welcome. And if you guys have any questions, feel free to join the Discord. The link is in the description as well. Again, I also post my trades in the Discord. All my profit loss history is also posted on my website. Now moving on, let's take a look at a couple of more altcoins before we end the day. Solana, closing our trade on Solana. Let's take a look at Solana. We bagged a nice win on Solana today, over 14% gain. After all, we did enter a short around 37.78, and we just closed it today, tagging our target around $31.91 or 30. I closed it around 31.88 as we wicked just underneath it, but overall very happy with that trade. Bagged a massive win for the Discord members. And let's take a look at a bit of a smaller one that we did. We did close our Ethereum short because Ethereum is getting pretty close to some support around 1400. But again, for Ethereum, actually I'll pull up my Ethereum chart because I don't want to mix up these charts for the members. Let's take a look at our Ethereum chart. Ethereum, I am actually looking at around $1,243 for some major support, where you're gonna get a potentially big bounce from there before you get your next leg down, and then you're gonna get some big supports around $835. But yeah, overall, you guys know what the game is. Patience, sit on your hands, don't overtrade, be patient. It's I know the market volatility can get to you guys sometimes when you see something surging and then it reverses back down and there's FOMO, but the best traders are the ones that can sit on their hands and wait for that amazing trade. Anyways, guys, you guys are awesome. Love you guys. If you guys enjoyed the video, leave a like and subscribe. I haven't asked anybody for that in a while. I've noticed because I rewatched a couple of my videos today. And if you guys want to sign up for Big Get Trading, the link's in the description, and you help support the channel, and that's where I do all my crypto trades. Love you guys. Peace.